Whoa, what's good, y'all? We back at y'all. It's your boy Benoit, Conflict Sports.
What was up with your boy Baker, Conflict of Sports?
Why this ain't the boot is Eazyana, conflict of sports.
What it do? What it do? What it do,
Good,
y'all?
man.
E, what you got going on? You kind of balloons that is,
Oh man, that's some Valentine balloons, man. It's still up, man. They all in there, man. They got so many, they all around the room.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got to keep the episode.
They just never went down yet. FOH after dark, man, for the after dark, man.
Shout FOH after dark. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all go peep it out. Y'all check it out. Run them views up, man. It'll save some of your relationship.
So we're gonna tonight we're gonna talk a little NBA playoff picture. Russell Westbrook won out of LA. We just seen that new Aaron Rodgers deal. Russell Wilson getting traded. Talk about the Brittney Griner situation being stuck in Russia, and Calvin Ridley betting situation, betting on games. First thing, I want to jump in. The Baker and since Baker gonna be getting out, I know you gotta get out.
I'm still on long as possible. I ain't gonna run off like that. I'm gonna stretch it. I'm gonna try to stretch it.
First thing though, we gotta talk about Russ wanting out of LA. You know, how this whole experiment, just not working. And he wants out at the end of the season.
Right.
It's pretty much a bad experiment that went wrong.
Well, for me, I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like his stay there could have been a little bit more exciting if it all would have came together with everybody being healthy. I really can't sit here and say it's his fault. I really can't sit here and say that he's the problem. I can't really sit here and say that he ain't do his best, because if anybody know Russ, and now I'm not talking about just from a highlight standpoint, I'm talking about as a basketball player, do give his all on the floor, whether it's good, bad, ugly. Like he give his all. It's not always pretty, but I can't sit here and make it seem like he just out there just playing. Because at the end of, I mean, not just fucking off. Because at the end of the day, it's hard to score a triple double. Whether you, quote unquote, they call it padding or whatever it is. If it was so easy to pad and get a triple double, a lot of people will be known in the NBA because everybody have a triple double. So we're not going to sit here and act like anybody can just get a triple double, or for one, just go over 15 points in the game. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you can take the lowest stat driven player in the league and put him in college and he'll dominate college, or put him overseas, he'll dominate overseas. So everybody in the NBA pretty much is a A-lister when it comes to skill. With that being said, I think from a professional standpoint, he could have attacked it a little bit different. Like, if it's not working, you got to adjust. And I don't think he adjusts to what's going on at that moment. He keep trying the same thing if it's bad. But overall, like I said, man, I don't have nothing against Westbrook. I just feel like bad decisions is him forcing something that's not there that night. You know what I'm saying? If he do decide to leave, if it does go through, I wish him the best wherever he go. And I say this, wherever he go, just be ready for them triple doubles to start rolling in again, because he's going to be the ball dominant player to sell tickets.
Yeah. What you got to say on that, E?
Got nothing to say. Get him out there, boss. Get him out there. Get him out there, man. I mean, shit. I don't know why he went there from the beginning. Yeah, damn, but for whatever reason.
That was home, man. That man wanted to be right. He probably looked at it like, I'm gonna be home and it's gonna work out. He was home, it just didn't work out.
Yeah, you're right.
That's the only thing I can think of. It was more so him looking like, because you never know, man. That man might have went there knowing that, huh?
I'm surprised they ain't been trade his ass before the damn All-Star break.
I thought they was going to trade him for that, but I feel like they feel like we rather just let him go and get the cap space at the end of the season than to trade him for some other people, and it still don't work out.
Yeah,
they're like that play in their favor with not bringing on more players that they gotta try to trade off and can't get rid of.
But now you might not get nothing for him. You might not, and you risk the chance of him getting hurt or whatever, just whatever, you know. But
yeah,
I mean, hey, like I guess that's why I'm not a coach. You know
just the
but
I would trade him. I got something for me.
Just an experiment that everybody thought would have, on paper it looked good. But it just didn't come together like we thought it would.
Mm-hmm.
So
that goes back to what we had said in one of the episodes during this season or last season. Everything on paper don't always match. Like it'll look good on paper. Paper don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
Paper don't mean nothing.
Right. But when you got when you got the GOAT over there, the best player in the world over there, I mean, it should be no excuses. I'm just saying, even if.
Yeah, not from LeBron's standpoint, like at the end of the day, you're right.
I'm talking about from the team standpoint. Anyway. But
from the team standpoint.
You can see frustration in LeBron.
Go ahead.
You can see frustration in LeBron. You can see LeBron tired. You can see that. Like, I mean, yeah. But that's the GOAT. I'm just saying Jordan would never. But salute to the king, man. Keep pushing, man. I hope Bronny hurry up and get to the lead so you can pass the torch.
Yeah. And so want to get y'all thoughts on this. This is something I just saw a while ago, and I sent it. What y'all think about Bradley Beal trying to get to the 76ers during the summer, this offseason?
I didn't see
that. I mean, at the end of the day, go ahead.
No, I was just saying I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
He just done. I saw it. I just seen it when he sent it. But for me, that goes back to what I just said about with Westbrook. I mean, that would be dope on paper, but I mean, you got to see like we as in our bracket of how much sports we've seen over the years with the combined with us three, knowing how sports go. The younger generation will be more excited than us because at the end of the day, everything look good on paper before it's actually being on the court. So I mean, it could work. It might hurt them. They might not need them. They might need them. But at the end of the day, we'll never know until they play together to where we can actually dissect what's wrong, what's right, what's good, what's bad,
Yeah. But that was the interesting one that I saw. When I saw it, I'm like, Bradley Beal finally.
I didn't see that coming though.
He finally won.
That man been one out of there. Man, that man wants to leave there. He was just doing it professional. Yeah, he was just doing it the professional way because when he wanted to roll out, if I recall, they just gave him more money. I think when he was trying to shoot out, they gave him more money. So that was like here, take this money and we're gonna try to make it work. And it didn't work. Now, I mean, how many years you gonna spend somewhere? And you see, that goes all back to how it is with LeBron. That's why I respect LeBron so much because if you play old school, that man gonna retire there and don't get nothing because they ain't putting nothing around. But see, when you change the game, when you were like a LeBron and you change the game as far as I'm gonna take advantage of my situation and do what I want to do to make sure my road to success is better, LeBron did that. So a lot of people are more comfortable with doing that. But back in the day, that man would have retired there with nothing. And that's if he even leave. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? He might end up staying, but at the end of the day, it gotta be the organization that's for you. Kobe ain't had that problem. When Kobe was about to roll out, they got their mind right, put them players around Kobe, got them role players. They wasn't no all-stars, but it was the pieces that he needed that supported his game. Right? Jordan. When Jordan got fed up with it, whether we blame it on baseball or his father's death or him just wanting to succeed in baseball because that was his dream with his dad, he got tired and shot out. The only person that we've seen from the documentary that had a problem was Pippen, but you committed to that contract. So at that day, you got to honor that contract. That's what Jordan was talking about. Look, you knew what you signed up for when you signed the paper. Don't cry for no extension or try to get more money now. You didn't sign that. You got that check. Play it out. You know, and that's one thing I can commend LeBron on. That now I'll say this before I say what I'm about to say. If LeBron was to roll out or was to roll out in the middle of a contract, I would lose respect for that. I wouldn't respect that as much. But you can't sit here and say LeBron rolled out in the middle of terms. He honored his contract, and when it was time for him to roll, it was free agent type roll. It wasn't no I'm ready to get out of here mid contract. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I salute him for wanting to take advantage of his situation if he is a free agent or if he talks to the organization behind closed doors and don't come up front and be like, I want to leave. Man, that man got every right to ask to leave or leave if he's a free agent. And we can, like, people blame it on LeBron. The die-hard fans blame it on LeBron because that opened up the eyes of their franchise players and they scared that their franchise players going to leave. Some organizations just not shit.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, if it's a lot, I mean, like I said, if you're not on paper and you can decide to go back to the team you were currently on and go to a new team, man, you got all right to do that. But if you in the middle of your season and them people got you on paper, honor you, don't sign the dotted line if you don't think it's gonna work out. Because once you locked in, that you can't cry later. You got the check. Play the ball until the check is done. Like the contract paperwork done. You can't cry when the ink wet.
Yep. So then regular season almost over. The playoff picture is pretty set. So
when the last game? What weekday in the NBA?
I don't know, but playoff picture kind of, it's kind of looking, pretty set. So we could take a look at
Lakers and the Pelicans and the play-in.
We can look at we can look at the East. I'm looking at the East. I got the East right now.
Okay.
So
cool.
You look at the East standings and just look at the teams 1 through 10, because 7 through 10 is the play-in teams. So if you look at the East right now, you got Miami in first place.
Mm-hmm.
And they just got Victor Oladipo back last night. That's a nice piece, right? That's a nice piece. Because Oladipo can get, Oladipo is a player, give you, 15, 20 a night.
But when them playoffs start, man, it's a whole different ball game when I'm serious.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Whole different. I mean, right now they playing for, to make it in the playoff, because those spots don't mean nothing. Like 1, 2, 3. They don't mean they're just playing for a spot, like basically. And then once the playoffs start, it's it's all out.
And okay, so you got Philly. You got Philly in the second at number 2 right now. Joel Embiid, in my eyes, I think he's probably going to win the MVP this season. I think he should. I think he's the front runner to win MVP this season. The way he's been playing consistently all season. Milwaukee right there in third. The Bulls dropped off. A good bit. They in fourth.
Man, shout out to the Bulls, man. Headband, man. You know how I feel, bro. Headband, man. Come on, man. Stop playing, man.
You got the Boston Celtics, who've been hot ever since before the All-Star break. Celtics been hot. They in 5th place now. Cleveland Cavaliers, 6th spot in the East. Young team.
Hey, shout out to the Cavaliers, bro. That's big. Shout out to the Cavaliers. That's dope.
Yeah. A young team balling, getting it in. And then you get to 7 through 10, the play-in teams. You got Toronto, Charlotte, Brooklyn, and Atlanta as the play-in teams right now. So
that shot, man, it's kind of crazy how the season started off. Like I for sure thought Brooklyn would have been like at least a 14, but injuries played a big part in their stuff.
So if we look at those 4 teams right there for the playing teams, I think we can all agree, if the players in Brooklyn, can get a couple of games in together, they could be the dangerous team out of the play-in teams. But we know what Kevin Durant can do. We know what Kyrie Irving can do. We know what Ben Simmons can do when he is playing and he wants to play. So they can be a dangerous team, in the play-in right now. If they stay the way it is right now, they could possibly, they could be a dangerous team. So
I'm rooting for Simmons, man. Like I can't even really explain. I'm just rooting for him. Like I hope he come back in and he just, he do his thing. I'm not saying he's gonna be launching that bitch from half court, but I don't think his career over like the media try to make it and the stories they run. Like that man wasn't happy. But that goes back to what I said. You sign a dotted line. Like if they ink still wet, don't make no noise until it's free agency with you.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. So now we look at the West. We can look at the West. First place, Phoenix Suns, pretty much running away with first place right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's without Chris Paul right now too. That they holding it down without CP3
holding it down.
Second seed, Memphis Grizzlies. A young gritty team, young hungry gritty team that's balling. Ja Morant definitely should be in the MVP conversation.
That's my MVP. That's who I think should win this year.
He definitely has to be in that conversation.
That's who I think should win this year.
Warriors, you got the Warriors right there, still in third place, even though they've been on a bad losing streak. They still solid at third place. You got Utah at fourth.
They're on a what losing streak?
They're on a bad losing streak.
They're on a 5-game losing streak.
5, but they got players that hurt too, right? The
Draymond.
Draymond. Yeah, Draymond hurt. That's their defense right there. That's the heart of their defense.
Golden State then lost. They've lost. I think they've lost what, like 12 or 13 of their last.
They lost
17, 18 games.
They won the last 2 out of 10. More 2 and 8.
And you got Dallas and Fort, who another one. Since before the All-Star break, Luka Doncic, he turned it up a notch right before All-Star break.
And they've been balling in their last 10 on a 5-game win streak.
Who? Dallas.
What they like 7 and something or 8 and something?
What?
Dallas. What's their last 10? Like 7? They won like 7
8 and 2. They 8 and 2.
Yeah.
8 and 2 on a 5-game win streak.
Then you got Denver in 6th seed. And then you got the playing team 7 through 10, Minnesota, the Clippers, Lakers, and the Pelicans. As if everything stopped right now, those are your 4 play-in teams.
Nigga, the Pelicans have been in playoffs, nigga. What you talking about?
That's fire though. That's fire. They're gonna lose that first round, but being there.
Oh, it's good. Cut that out, boy. Lose that first round.
Who they gonna beat out of 7 through 10? 7 through 9. Pick the team.
Out of 7 through 9?
Yeah, because they gotta play either the Clippers or the Lakers, huh?
Man, they just beat the Lakers ass, nigga.
But in a playoff, you just
man, niggas gotta be healthy. Them niggas gotta play in the playoffs. They gotta play.
Man, They play
The
in, man. The boys not winning
play-in
that game.
all they just gotta win.
Game.
They just gotta win 2 games in the play-in to get to
they
the
not.
playoffs.
If they play, I'll put this on paper. If they play them, we can put some money down on it. If them boys play the Lakers, then they play a game in their first game.
That's your team. That's my team. We
man, the boys
put
not
money
winning
down.
it. Man, the boys not winning it, man.
Man, we
the boys
definitely put money
not winning. It might make it entertainment with a little
man, I don't want to hear all
here
that, man. We just bust y'all that, man. I don't want to hear all that, man.
And
let's see what it happens.
Listen,
They'll be here next month.
They'll
be here next month.
Like that.
They be here next month.
But y'all, 9 times out of 10, y'all gonna play the Clippers.
Man, we can lock in right now if they play.
9 times out of 10, it'll be the Clippers. What you want to throw a dub on it?
Man, we could do whatever. Make it light on yourself.
Yeah, we could throw. Yeah, we could throw a dub on it.
Let's go, man. Y'all heard it.
No, I think the way it go. Yeah. Minnesota and the Clippers will play each other for the 7th spot. And the Lakers and Pelicans play each other to play for the
8th spot. I mean for the next one, and then they play whoever lost out of to win the 7th. They gotta play 2 games if they 9 and 10, I think.
Yeah. So the Lakers and Pelicans will play, and then whoever win that matchup would play the winner. I mean, they would play the loser out of Minnesota and the Clippers for the 8th spot.
Yeah,
I don't see.
That's how it works. The 7 and the 8 team will play. The winner
for the 7th spot.
The winner earning the 7th spot in the playoffs. The loser still have one more opportunity to reach the playoffs.
Yeah,
because
they got to play the winner out of the 9 and 10.
Right, because because the 9 and 10 gonna play, and then the winner gonna play the loser of 7 and 8 game.
Yeah. So
I definitely tell you,
the loser of the 9 and 10 game automatically eliminated.
Yeah. Right now, right. They get that one right.
Yeah, they automatically.
I can guarantee you this much.
So you got to get that 7. You got to get that 7. 8 spot to actually be able to chance to play 2 games.
Yeah, I guarantee you this much: to get in the playoffs this season with the team they have right now, one game to get to another game, I'll take LeBron to make it happen. I'll take Brown to make it happen.
What if Zion come back?
Right. Man, Zion
gonna come back in full held on y'all boys. Like he running around some chomp or something.
Hey, but on the real though, I have not seen a picture of dude like a current picture. Come on, man. That man they making off. Yeah, they making them jokes about that man. That man about to be ripped up right now.
Come on, man.
On some other shit.
He couldn't do nothing because of that foot. Whatever injury was.
I mean, you can still bench press.
Right, man. How long ago that was, man? I know you got better over time.
I'm saying, though, you can still, just because he can't run don't mean he got to do exercises that use your legs. That man could be doing all the other exercises that don't even require to use the lower body.
Yeah, but I don't think he really could have put any pressure on it. That's the thing.
I'm just mad, man. That dude turned into a Greg Oden, man.
Man, no, man, don't put that on that man like that yet, man. You got to see that man come back.
What you mean, man? What you mean,
come back. Man, that man hurt, man.
This is rookie season.
That's Nike's fault.
This is rookie season.
Give that boy.
This is rookie season.
Ever since they put the man in them shoes, that man's foot slid out them shoes.
How long Zion been in the league?
At Duke, that man's foot slid. That man was like he playing baseball. The funky ass.
This is his third season. It's his third
season. This man is a Greg Oden at this point. What are you talking about?
Who gave that man the Paul George shoes?
What are you talking about? He's Greg Oden at this point.
I want to know who gave that man them shoes at Duke.
We ain't worried about that. We talking about now in his career, man. That boy is his third year.
Man, ever since that man ain't never been the same, man.
And he ain't played one full season.
Ever since that man slid out of that baseball slide with the fucking shoes on, he ain't never been the same.
No.
I was happy.
No.
I was one of the people that was happy rooting for him when we drafted that dude. Like
that man wasn't happy at all.
Like
that man wasn't happy.
He wasn't, and I was more happy than he was. And
that man should have pulled an Eli.
What?
That man should have pulled the Eli.
Man, that man should have just fucking played his fucking job and got paid.
Like so right now, right now, the way it's playing out right now at this particular moment in both their careers is looking like the Greg Oden, Kevin Durant draft year. Greg Oden was number 1. Kevin Durant was the second pick.
That's exactly
what Oden went to Portland. Exactly went to Portland.
Yeah. That's
another bum ass organization.
That's exactly what it's looking like, dog. Like
that man gonna come back. When that man gonna come back, they gonna put that boost on.
No, I don't want that. Look,
that man gonna run out. We gonna show.
And look,
the world.
Greg Oden was nice in college too, but I don't remember his hype being as Zion hype. You know what I'm saying?
No, Greg Oden was 7-something. Greg Oden was a 7-footer.
Well, yeah. He a big, but I'm saying for as like I say, his name like Zion Williams.
No, coming out of Ohio State. Yeah, coming out of Ohio State, Greg Oden was a big name coming out of Ohio State.
He was. But I'm just saying, like I said, I don't think it was. I wouldn't hear it as more as Zion Williams.
And it was a different type of hype. It was a different type of hype for real.
Like Zion hype, dog. They had it, but they had it like Zion was the face of the league.
You know who else they did that to coming into the league?
Who that?
LeBron James.
Yeah, but it happened.
I know. That's why it's my dog. That's my dog for sure.
You feel
That's
me?
my dog.
But it happened. He lived up to it. He lived up to an 18-year-old phenom.
And just to think,
he lived up to that.
Think,
like
if that boy would have went to college, if he would have went to college, he would have went to Ohio State. Him and Greg Oden would have played together,
right,
at Ohio State. If he would,
that would have been something nice. That would have been magic. But fuck all that. Go get the check, Brian. Get the
18
fucking check.
years old.
Man, go get the check. College. I'm gonna go to college. Yeah, I'm gonna get my degree later on. I'm gonna get that during the money. I'm gonna get that during.
St. Mary, St. Vincent.
Get some babies. Show a little money over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Speaking of money, we just saw somebody get that Brinks truck backed up for him today.
Ooh, and look, that surprised me because look, that gonna show me, man. That dude Lil Wayne be knowing what he be talking about, dog.
What Weezy said?
Nah, he just did it. He was on the podcast, you know what I'm saying? They asked him because you know he a Packers fan, and they asked him, it was like, man, and you know what I'm saying? They was like, man, you got a direct connect on Aaron Rodgers. Like, you like, that's your dog. Like, what's going on with him? And he was like, you know, he was like, man, I think he gonna stay. The interview dropped, and I looked the next day or something. Look, Aaron Rodgers signed a contract and stayed.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, but at the end of the day, bro, why leave, though, man? Like,
because you know, because I mean, shit. I mean, I guess I don't know. If you ain't happy, leave. Now, if money make you happy like that, then hey. But other than that, man, if in 2 seasons into your contract, you're gonna feel the same way, you're gonna regret signing for all that money, you're gonna be like, damn, man, I should have took it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to say, like, because I mean, as far as what I was hearing or whatever, I mean, the vibe wasn't good. He wanted out. Like, the vibe wasn't. It surprised me. I thought for sure he was gone out. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I think even on a few episodes back, we talked about it, saying he was out of there.
Yeah, it surprised me too, big time.
I ain't gonna lie, though. I feel like this too. Like, if I was to circle back, I can't remember exactly how I felt at the time when we talked about it, but whenever you make all that noise, get people fired, well, allegedly, get people fired, move people around, say you want these people gone, and then it don't work out and you try to shoot out, that's not what's up. That's not what's up.
Devontae Adams gonna be a free agent, huh?
Nah, they put the franchise tag on Devontae Adams.
All right.
They tagged him?
Yeah, they going franchise.
Oh man, look, I don't like that franchise tag shit. Yeah. I don't like that.
No, all the franchise tag means. All the franchise tag means is they put that's a whole. The franchise tag is just a whole until they can get a long-term deal done. Man, that's what the franchise.
That's fucked up though. Because at the end of the day, right? Because at the end of the day, if there's an opportunity out there right now, and they hold that man until that opportunity is not available, where you gonna go? That's how I look at it. Right. Like, why you stopping me? If you want me, make my offer right now so we can agree or disagree. And if we disagree, let me roll. Let me go get something from it.
Yeah, but don't hold me. But we all know on that business side, both parties gotta agree. You know what I'm saying? Both parties gotta agree to, you know what I'm saying, to whatever the offers, you know what I'm saying, are.
That's why I'm happy the NBA ain't got that shit. Because you know how many people they would do that too?
You know what I'm saying? So it's basically, you know what I'm saying, look, we're gonna franchise tag you for this season, give you $15 million for this season. You know,
next year do the same thing.
If we can't get the deal done this season, you know, we could try to work out the deal.
How many times they can tag you?
I think the limit is 2.
Twice?
I think twice.
So you're telling me if we can't, so that's fucked up. If we can't come to a deal the first year, you stop me from going anywhere, give me some money. The next year come around, you still try to give me the same deal. We don't come to agreement. You stop me again and give me some money. Shit, 3 years, that's a whole nother player, man.
But hey, bro, them boys still getting millions of dollars. So
it don't matter.
It don't matter, man. Give me everything, man.
Yeah, man, that's not like oh man, like I don't want to be here, man. Damn. Imagine if you're in a relationship with a chick. No, hear me out. Hear me out. Hold on.
Let me say this though. The player don't have to sign it. That's what I was gonna say. The player don't have to sign the franchise tag.
So then if he don't sign it, he's still on paper, then what?
If he don't sign the
you're not gonna trade it. It's a lose-lose.
If he don't sign the franchise tag, then they gotta get a deal done, or they gotta move him.
Not if he got 2 years left on a contract.
So it's up to the
anyway. The team got an extra year with
the franchise tag is only after your contract is up.
So they can't cry. So they can't hit me. They can't hit me the year before my contract up. They can't franchise. It got to be the year going for free agency.
Man, that shit.
No, after your contract.
Man, let me look at it. That don't make sense. Let me see. I don't know about the franchise, so I'm gonna look it up.
You can't franchise tag a player that's already on contract. So
man, why you got a franchise tag a player anyway? Just like that shit dumb.
That's just a certain amount the team could put on that particular player for that season. Be like, look, we want to keep you, but we want to get this long-term deal done. And if we can't get it done before the season, this is what you'll get paid for this season until we get that deal done.
Well,
so they have time to. So the thing is, for the franchise tag, you got.
So look, but listen. So this is the fucked up part. I'm happy I wouldn't look it up. So this is the fucked up part about the tag, right? So if a designated player does not sign the offer and is unable or unwilling to negotiate an alternate contract before week 10 of the designated season, the player is unable to sign or negotiate a contract in the NFL for the remainder of the season. What they're saying is, if I don't take the franchise tag, I can't sign nothing or negotiate nothing later. That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
So is either take the tag. So if we don't come to an agreement week 9, if you approach me week 9, like, look, this is the deal. I don't like it. I'm pretty much balls to the wall because I'm obligated to take that for the next year, because if not, I can't negotiate nothing. I can't get no extra money. I'm stuck on the same contract. That's fucked up, man.
No, it's for the rest of that season.
That's the part. That's
but
that's the fucked up part though. That's the fucked up part. I can't negotiate nothing. Or I take this tag and be stuck here another year. Come on, man. That's not right.
That's
protecting the team. That's protecting the team. That's a team option. That's a team go-to. Like, nah, man, I don't fuck with it. Like, I'm happy. Like I said again, I'm happy the NBA ain't got that shit. Because they're the franchise tagged a lot of players. OKC would have franchise tag KD. They would have franchise tag LeBron. They would have franchise tag who else left? Who else left their team? There are a lot of franchise tags that have been dished out. A lot of them. So in the words of Baker, and if y'all know me, y'all know my motto, FTP, fuck them people.
Fuck them people.
Fucking right. Fuck them people. Because at the end of the day, you're stopping me from doing something, dog. I can't rock with that. Like, if y'all ain't fucking with me, y'all not trying to give me what I think I'm worth, and y'all don't think I'm worth that, let me go to a team that's going to pay me that. Oh, no, we're not going to do that because we need you for tickets. We need you, but we don't want to pay you. That's how that shit should be defined. We don't want to see you go, but we don't want to pay you. That's like in an abusive relationship. One of the motherfuckers in a relationship punch the other one in the eye, and then the other one saying, if you don't let me cheat, I'm calling the cops. Fuck all that, man. Yeah, fuck them people, boy. FTP, boy, for life.
Yeah, damn. But it's pretty much a safety thing, though, man. Like
safety for who?
For the team.
For the
team.
Oh, okay.
The team.
Oh, okay.
Like so, like I said, is
fuck the player. Fuck what the player got going on. We're gonna make sure we good.
If you're trying to get that long-term deal done, that's what it is. It's like, okay, look, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, for some players, it works for them because they want to work on that long-term deal. Some players, depending on the situation, it may not work in their favor. But it just depends on it just depends on the player's situation and what that player wants.
So you like it? You like the franchise tag?
Yeah, the boy like that shit.
No, I just look at it. I look at it for what it is. I see it for what it is. It's pretty much just a halt. It's just a stop in the middle of the team and the player trying to come to that long-term deal.
Right.
And if they can't get that deal done, then that's what that player making for that particular season.
Man, y'all know how the NFL works. If that man don't take that franchise tag and go free agent, all the owners cool. They not gonna give him no deal because they don't want none of the other players to do that. Y'all know how that shit works. That's why whenever somebody's trying to buy a team, all the owners gotta agree on the person that's getting the team. They all cool, man. Them boys all homeboys, man. That's like E having a team and I'm having a team, and E got KD and I got LeBron, and LeBron trying to go play with KD. But if we let that happen, E can probably lose KD the following season. So if he don't take that franchise tag, I'm gonna call E like, hey, don't sign that motherfucker. Don't give him nothing. We're gonna hold him out, and he's gonna have to sign with somebody for low money to try to earn another deal. So he gonna be like, all right, bet, because if I let that happen, the following year I might lose KD and LeBron. Right. You feel me? So that shit all scripted like that, man. Them people, that's a club, man. That's a club. That's all that is. And them people controlling it. That's why the NFL don't have them outspoken players like that get away with shit. Because at the end of the day, we can bring it all the way back to something currently that happened in the NFL with Cap. If them people wasn't homeboys, somebody was going to pick that man up. But being that they didn't want the other players to do what he was doing, we're not going to sign him because we're going to be opening up the doors for other players to do that and seeing it's okay. So we're not going to sign him. So again, FTP.
Fuck them people.
The only thing on that situation right there, once he won the court case, we all knew he wasn't going to get back in the NFL. Once he won in court, they wasn't gonna put him back on the team. We knew that, and he knew that.
Man, I knew when that man didn't get re-signed by the 49ers, nobody was gonna pick that man up. We ain't had to wait for court. I don't know if you saw it. When that man didn't get re-signed to the team that was relevant the prior couple of years because of him, all because he was standing up for some shit, and the same shit that he did, Tebow did it for Jesus, but nobody was tripping on Tebow. It was, he's kneeling for the star. Yeah, go
No, the NFL, the NFL didn't want him doing that. They didn't want him doing it either.
Man, the fans was behind it. The fans was behind that man, and that man was able to get another contract.
Yeah,
that man got another contract.
The fans were behind him, but the NFL
fans wasn't behind Cap. The fans wasn't behind Cap. They had the White House. When the White House and National, man, everybody was against that man with that. A couple of fans was behind him for obvious reasons, but nobody was rocking with that man like that, because if that was the case, he would have been signed.
But teams were, we ain't gonna get back into that.
No, speak on it. It's conflict of sports. Shake some shit up. What you gotta say?
That whole situation right there. There were a lot of teams that actually wanted to sign him, but they didn't want to deal with.
Why they didn't sign him?
They didn't want to deal with the backlash.
All right. So if the backlash was more important than the talent and what you needed for your team, that lets you know that they wasn't fucking with it. Because the same thing that one player did for another reason, but it was the same exact way, this man did the same exact way for another reason that they ain't like.
Yeah.
And the fucked up part about it, that man asked a veteran. He asked veterans on what would be the proper way to do it. And they said they would do it like that. So that's coming from people that actually served in the military, telling them that, yeah, that's cool, you're not disrespecting the flag and this and that. And they still went against that. So that lets you know they don't give a fuck about some of the soldiers. People that risk their lives for these motherfuckers are us to be free in America.
Yeah.
Them people wasn't rocking with that, man. And everybody that wasn't a big name that deal with them probably didn't get a deal they following year.
They didn't want to
replace you can replace a defensive tackle. You can replace a left tackle. You can replace those type of players. You ain't about to find a quarterback that's gonna be like that, man. Huh?
They didn't want to lose out on money. That's all. That's all it was. That's all it was. They didn't want to lose.
Why they was gonna lose out on money?
Fans whatever team would have signed him, fans wouldn't go to the games and all that, so they didn't want to lose no money.
Shit. If that's the case, people would have never went to the Eagles games when Michael Vick got signed. Because they was against Vick. Vick came out that bitch slinging that motherfucker 400 yards, 300 yards.
Yeah.
Take that. I still got it, bitch. I can't take no rib hits. Once they found out my dog couldn't take them rib hits.
They did hate Vic. I ain't know, and that's crazy because I ain't know they really hated Vic like that until I watched his documentary.
Yeah.
I thought they embraced him was more, I thought they wanted him in Philly.
They still got.
Fuck no, them people was outside the stadium.
Yeah.
They still got people till this day that hate him.
Damn.
For that.
Y'all were watching the documentary of that shit.
Oh yeah, boy, they hated that ball, man. They hated that.
They wasn't fucking with Vic like that, man.
Bad news, Kim.
Until that man started. And listen, they wasn't fucking with him until he started slinging them 400 yards.
400 yards.
300. That man was hot.
And nigga, there's some good game. McNabb got hurt, huh?
Fucking right.
Was it?
Yeah. And then McNabb went to the Redskins after that, and Vic started.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, and we still on football. What y'all thought about that big trade today? Like that shocked me. That shocked me when I got that notification. Russell Wilson.
I'm happy for him, but I'm mad. That man should have come to New Orleans, man. That man should have came to the NO, man. We needed that man.
And we
would have embraced that man. We'd have had that man.
We wouldn't have had.
Man, we'd have had some king cake for that man. We would have had that king cake for that man. Man, fuck that. Little Future would have had some king cake. He'd have never experienced no king. Here you go, little man. We got some king cake for you. Look, don't bite too hard. They got a little baby in there. We don't know where it's at. There's a little baby in there. You know what I'm saying? Here's some boudin. You know what I'm saying? Take a little hit of that. You ain't never had this before, huh? Yeah, boy. You like that, huh? They had a little Future running around there talking about, you heard me? Like, it would have been all love, man. It would have been all love. But it's all good, though. We're going to see him. Not Teddy. Now, my thing is, what's up with Teddy? That's my thing.
Teddy going to be a free agent.
What's up with Teddy? That's all I'm going to keep. Man, Teddy, look. If this reach you, Teddy, bro, let me tell you like this, though. You know what it is in the city. We fucked with you. You know, it kind of went sideways. I think we should have kept it. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad that we ain't keep it. But come back, man. We need you to know, man. Come back, man.
They should. I think they should bring him back. You bring Jameis back. You have both of them. You bring both of them back. Teddy played under the system. Winston didn't get that full season.
That's a different system now. Fuck all that. We don't need both of them because that's gonna cause that locker room problems right there because they both want to start. That's not gonna go well. Teddy come back. There's a whole other system. It might be a little similar to what it is because some of the players that's gonna be there that you can pass the ball to, but it's not gonna be the whole complete system like it was for the last 20 years, 15 years. It ain't gonna be the same exact system.
But you bring both of them back. You keep Taysom exactly what he is.
Man, trade that ball, man. I don't want that ball.
Keep him at what he is. A gadget player. Keep him at what he is.
E. You keeping Hill to E. You keeping Hill?
Man.
Because that man think he a starter. He gonna blame that on his hand. That man not no starter, man.
No, he's not a starter. But
you can't tell it to him.
The way the team uses him, I like how they use him. But no,
I would only bring him back if he agreed and he good with not starting as quarterback and continue doing what you're doing. If he still got in his head that I want to be the head quarterback or the starting quarterback, I gotta let you go because you're gonna cause conflict in the locker room. I don't need you beefing with my starting QB because you think that you better than them and clearly you're not.
Yeah, but he on the contract already, so he getting paid regardless. So
I don't want no franchise tag on him ever. Since we talked about franchise tag, don't ever waste no franchise tag on that man.
Michael Thomas coming back, huh?
Yeah.
Healthy, and he coming back with it on his mind too.
Yeah, man. I hope so, man.
That's why I definitely Russell Wilson definitely would have been nice.
Fucking right. That's what I'm saying. Or Teddy. I take Teddy.
It would have been nice. You know what I'm saying? But I still think, you know what I'm saying? I still say, you know what I'm saying? Jameis still owed that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? The man didn't get that full season. Brady got hurt.
Before he got hurt. Man, he got hurt. He got hurt. He got hurt. Next man up. Next.
The man, because look, bro, the man was playing. He was playing good. He was playing good until he got hurt. You know, he didn't have, you know what I'm saying? He didn't have the receivers, you know what I'm saying? He didn't have Michael Thomas with him. You know what I'm saying? So I say at least give him that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You give him a healthy Michael Thomas back. You know what I'm saying? You bring in some, you know what I'm saying? You bring in a nice veteran receiver. I'm saying you draft one of these young receivers in the draft. You know what I'm saying? Give him some weapons. You know what I'm saying? We definitely need a backup plan at running back because, you know what I'm saying? We know Kamara probably gonna get suspended for a few games. You know what I'm saying? Because of what happened.
I don't know why. Man, that man don't need to be suspended, man. If you throw the ball, bitch, come here. They gotta stop doing that. You gotta stop doing that shit, man. Shit happen in life.
Right.
Shit. Like you can't expect what you want that man to get stole off on and then call the NFL and be like, they just beat up on me. Oh, you okay, man? Just go to read. Nah, man, fuck that. You step, you get stepped on. Straight up. They gotta stop with all that babysitting shit, man. Them people, they humans at the end of the day. If somebody walk up to you trying to threaten you or even punch you in the face, what you gonna do? Take off running because you got a contract? You gonna beat the fuck out you. That's how I look at it. I'm not about to take no L because I signed some documents. Man, look, that man put his hands on me. I feel like I'm threatened. You gonna catch this? Nah, you take me to court and we can run the footage and see who was wrong.
Protect yourself at all times, man.
Correct. Because if that man would have got a gun pull out on him and got hit, everybody would have been like, "Oh, why he didn't fight back? Oh, he didn't fight back."
Of course, the only one he gonna be able to identify is Alvin Kamara. That's the only famous one with him.
Right. The fuck he gonna say? Oh, Thomas Landry that was with him. You know, I seen him on Instagram. He hit me first. No, man, that man don't know who that is. That man know the man that got the money. He hit me. I hit him first, but he hit me more than one time.
He hit me back.
No, man, that man shouldn't know, man. That man, look, if anything, throw him a little fine, some shit that's like $12 some, and then keep it moving, man.
Well, but he gonna be suspended a few games. It's just gonna
let that man would have been playing for New England. That man would have been celebrated.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, he still would have been suspended.
Fuck no, them people got Super Bowls and they take that shit from them.
Nah, situation like that, New England would have got rid of him. Bill Belichick would have got rid of him.
No, man, Belichick was keeping that.
Nah, man, Bill Belichick don't.
That man didn't get rid of the quarterback, and he knew that the balls ain't had the right amount of air in it to win them games, man.
Yeah, but
and it's confirmed that he knew.
Yeah, but
we're gonna look that up. That's public.
Outside
all that.
Bill Belichick.
I'd rather you get in trouble outside than inside. If you do it inside, I can understand. Now, if a fan was talking shit to him and he went up in the stands and choked the fan out or some shit like that, oh yeah, you tripping. That ain't even happened on the clock, man.
Don't happen on the clock, man. Got nothing to do with your job, man.
Cool. If you at Walmart and you whip on somebody with one of the bottles that y'all deliver, the people gonna suspend you from work because y'all deliver them bottles? Fuck no.
Especially if you ain't in uniform. You how you represent?
And you're not in uniform?
How you represent the company? You know?
Come on, man. Them people gonna ask you about that and be like, man, just walk light. Are you all right? Next time, use the can. Don't use the bottle next time. Use the can.
So, what do y'all think? What y'all think about the Calvin Ridley betting on the NFL game situation?
Big dummy. Big dummy.
Something like that. Yeah.
All athletes know it is you cannot bet on any game. If you NFL player, NBA player, NFL player, you cannot bet on NFL games.
And he bet on the Falcons. He deserved to lose.
Even if you're not playing, you cannot bet on NFL games. Or
I blame his circle.
Same thing for NBA players. You can't bet on NBA games.
I blame his circle. You know why?
No,
because
it wasn't.
If he wanted to bet on that game. No, hold on. Listen. Let me finish my sentence. It's gonna make sense what I'm saying. I blame his circle because if I want to get that bag, I'm gonna let my homeboy bet on that game with my money, and we're gonna go half on it or whatever the case may be. Don't put yourself in that situation. Let the team. You can't get mad at me because my homeboy and them betting on that game. That's how I look at it. If you're gonna do it smart. Because I'm pretty sure they got owners that bet on games. I bet you the Falcons owner can probably bet against his team or with his team. So
big dummy.
Yeah, that he big dummy. That's exactly he did that down bad.
Like Shannon Sharp said, you losing out on $11 million for a $1,500 bet.
That you lost.
And he lost.
And he lost. Dummy.
And he better go put that money into some kind of account where he can get $11 million next year. Better let that accumulate for 1 year.
And he bet on the Falcons.
Yeah, that's yeah. When I saw that, I'm like, come on, man. Like all players know that, man. You can't. They had a player a few seasons ago got suspended for that because he was betting on NFL games. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that you can't bet on NFL games if you are an NFL player, no matter if you're not playing at the moment. You can't bet. So yeah, that was stupid. That was stupid. So so now you're missing out on a whole season salary because of a $1,500 bet. So I don't know about y'all, but $1,500 bet, $11 million for one season. That $11 million for one season sound way better than that $1,500 bet. So,
that's just stupid, man. That's just come on, man. That's just stupid.
yeah, that was stupid, man. So, but the last thing we could get into, we kind of jumped on these things, the last, 2 episodes, our episode and the guest appearance, on our boy Easy Troop Sessions. So now we got WNBA player Brittney Griner arrested in Russia, being held. We all know that they're doing it to pretty much use her as an example. Pretty much
high profile hostage.
Yeah. High profile.
That's some crazy shit.
Yeah, they're doing it to make her an example. This is a strategy for them right now. Like, yeah, we got one of y'all high profile Americans here. And they threatening to possibly, she can get up to 10 years in Russia. Yeah. It's bait. That's what it is. They're using her as bait. That's all it is.
Yeah, man, that's wild, boy.
Like, that shit can turn out bad.
Like, you feel me? Like, that's, and they don't know where she at. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, motherfuckers, what? Like, that is wild.
Yeah. For some vape cartridges. Yeah, she had some vape. They probably had a little weed in them. Something. But yeah, like I said, they're basically using her as an example and as bait and as a war strategy. Basically, that's what it is. It's a war strategy. We're gonna get one of your high profile. We got one of your high profile Americans.
Why the fuck is you out there though? That's my question.
She playing.
Why are you
out playing there? Ball.
Oh, she was playing ball out there?
Playing ball in the off season.
I still wouldn't go pick out there. I don't give a damn.
Right.
To my dog, to my boy that was on our show. Man, don't go around there, man.
Don't go around there, man.
Smith, don't go nowhere around there, Smith.
Don't go around there, man.
Over there, man. If the team trying to get them that game, you got corona, man. I can't go. I'm sick.
Can't go, man.
Can't go. The people ain't gonna want me over there anyway, coach. I got that Rona. I'm gonna catch y'all the next game. Where y'all gonna be at? I'm gonna fly straight there. At about 5 days right there. At about 5 days.
And boy, just look at a little North Kid, man. That boy Giannis dropped 39-77 tonight, man.
Yeah, man. My boy Kyrie dropped 50 piece. McNuggets.
Ooh. Boy, they been having.
I like that. That's fire.
They, you know what I'm saying? They've been, them players been dropping them 50 piece. The players been dropping them 50-piece McNuggets a lot.
Who else drop a 50-piece, man? Who else had dropped a 50-piece?
John Moran had dropped 52 the other day. Then
LeBron
dropped 56.
Oh, all right. Damn, all like that?
And then
Sunday, my God, nigga. Jordan dropped 60 something older. What are you talking about, man? We talking about older, man. We talking about older.
Dropped 54.
Damn, man, all like that.
Man, Kobe was older. Drop, man. Kobe was, man. Come on, man.
Damn, man. Damn.
Okay.
And man, all like that, man. Them young bucks better get their mind right. Got that old man out there. That's like going to the park and the man with the Converse dunking on you, man. Damn. Man.
Yeah, man. Them boy dropping 50-piece McNuggets like it ain't nothing right now, man. Yeah, them boy say, let me get that 50-piece, man. But
McNugget.
But did they win though? Did Brooklyn win?
Hey, and to be clear too,
when
Jordan drops, when Jordan dropped that 60, he was 30 years old.
Damn, you went back to that. Huh? You had to go back to that, huh? You had to go back.
Nah, because I just had to let you know how old Jordan was, because I didn't know. I had to go look it up. MJ was 30. MJ was 30. He was 30 when he dropped that 60. Man. He was 30 when how old LeBron is? 42? Wait.
What you talking about when Jordan was 30, he dropped 60, bro? Jordan dropped 60 something when he was 20
man,
something.
That dude know that, man. He know that, man. What that dude?
No, I'm just saying that.
Man, don't just
I just looked it up. No, I just man, look,
right
bro.
Thing. We ain't talking about the first time. Let's talk about all the times after that too.
No, that's the first one that pulled up, dog. I'm not making that up. Look, I just pulled it up. I'm gonna go look for the other ones. That's the first, because I remember him dropping it, but I was young. I don't know how old that man was when he dropped it. That's why I had to go look. And the first one that pulled up, he was 30. I'm sorry. I apologize. Now
don't apologize. Kyrie dropped 50 tonight.
No, I'm not. I'm buck about that because I don't want Brooklyn to be in the play-in on the edge. I want them to actually go. I want them to play against the elite team and show what they were supposed to do. No, they about to switch that though. They about to switch that. Well, apparently they're supposed to be switching it to where he can play every game. I've seen that, so I don't know how true that is, but they're supposed to be changing that. I hope they change it because it's stupid.
That New York mayor, he said he's not doing it.
Oh, again, that go move the fucking team, man. Mm-hmm. Y'all want to move the team, but that man clearly can still play unvaccinated. Fuck. That shit like that be pissing me off.
So, but yeah, man, them ball dropping 50 pieces, man. Like one player get a taste of that 50 piece and they look. It's up there. Shit. And I can't forget. Well, he didn't drop a 50 piece, but he dropped a 40 piece though. The boy Chris Middleton dropped 44 the other day. Like he came up huge. He came up huge for the Bucks the other night.
Well, shit. So we talk about big games. I mean, Brandon Ingram and CJ McCollum had a good game the other night.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and that's one player right there that's going to help the Pelicans in the big game. CJ McCollum, because he got the playoff experience.
Definitely.
You know, and we know BI ball. We know Brandon Ingram can ball. You know, so you pair him with a CJ McCollum who can ball, and hey, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. And but I got one last thing, bro. One last thing before we get out, man. Before we finish up, I don't know if Baker seen them in the group, but I posted these shoes in the group, and I just had one question, bro. Just why?
For some shoes?
Just why?
Some Ballman shoes?
Why?
The Ballman.
Just why, bro? Like, this is why I'm not a fan
shoes, man. Oh, man, yeah, man. That shit look like Sonic. That look like some shit Sonic would wear.
Bro, like, this is one of the reasons, bro, I am not a fan of big designers.
Right.
Because you come up with stuff like this, put the high fashion name on it, sell it for $800,000, $900,000, and people go crazy over it because of the
$800,000. What shoes you see for $800,000?
I was saying 800, 900, $1,000.
I'm about to say, God, pull them shoes up. I want to clown them motherfucking shoes.
Like, this
$800,000 for some shoes look like that.
I'm not. It's maybe one of. I've honestly, it's maybe like one or two pair of designer shoes that I've seen that, in my opinion, I say they actually look nice. But the majority of designer stuff, I don't like. It's ugly. It's ugly.
but to keep it 100 though, I mean that I understand that and I agree with you that the motherfuckers they have more ugly than nice. But with all that being said, them shoes not made for us. Them shoes made for the people that like millionaires or thousandaires or whatever you want to call them. That's not made for us. Just like they got certain sports cars and collectible cars that's not made for us. It's not made for us to buy. Like so I can understand that might be their shot. When you get to that bracket, that might be the dopest shit in the room when you go meet your homeboy for brunch or some shit. I don't know.
Hell no.
But we ain't wearing that shit, man.
Hell no.
I can count on one hand how many people I know with some Balenciagas that's real in the hood. And them niggas only got it because they just want to be seen with that shit.
Bro, even if I was in that bracket, I'm still not wasting money on stuff that look like that.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry, bro. People be like, dudes at work be thinking I'm crazy when I be saying this, bro. That shit is ugly. Like even if I was, even if I was in that bracket to spend the money on that, bro, I'm not spending money on that. That shit is ugly.
Shit, for all that you can go buy some what shoes? I just had the name of them shoes in my head, man.
Some Asics.
You can go buy some Skechers. No, you can go buy some Skechers from Payless if you want to do that and spend less money and have the same kind of shoe.
Yep. That's all Balenciaga be doing. You take some Skechers, you take some Asics, you take the name off, put that Balenciaga, and that's all they do. That's pretty much that's what they do, bro. Look, bro, and like I told the dude today, bro, I don't knock the designer, I don't knock the big designers because they making money.
Right.
But the stuff they come out with is ugly.
Well, we need some. Well, they do. They got one I fuck with Saya somewhere in America. That's a black on
Oh, I know you talking about. I follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, they be having some dope shit.
But some of his shoes are nice.
No, definitely. Some of them are nice.
I looked at some of his too.
Yeah.
Some of the shoes are nice, but a lot of them.
More so, what I like about them is even if they aren't nice or maybe if they aren't your style or whatever, they aren't expensive. They aren't fucking $1,000 and $900. You know what I'm saying? It may be a few $100, 100, 200, something like that, but they ain't raping your pockets.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that was just something I had, bro. I just that tripped me out, man. But that's pretty much it for us, though, man. So we could get these shout outs in, man, and we out.
Kick it off, E.
Shit, man. I don't know. First of all, before we go, man, my dog said when them parlays don't hit, man, just for the years of slander and the NBA fans, man, he grateful for how much power he got. Cause I guess a dude didn't hit. On the parlay because of Durant. But y'all check out the new episode, man, on FOH, man, After Dark, man, the couples edition. We got a new episode out from the Valentine's edition. But we about to drop the new episode for March, so y'all stay tuned for that. Also, check out the episode we did on Truth Sessions. You know what I'm saying? Conflict of the Truth. I think that's the name of it. Y'all check that out. That's on YouTube, man. Shout out Happy Hippie. Dignified menstruation. You understand? It's on what it is. It's National Women's Day, huh?
Yep.
Shout out to the women around the globe, and shout out Above the Earth, man. Above the Earth, follow them on Instagram _above the earth. And also, man, y'all check out my cousin, Vision from Heaven. New merch coming out too, man. Y'all go follow on Instagram. But that's really all I got this week.
Shout out to Trinity Treats, making all the delicious treats in the world. Cakes, cupcakes, donuts, cookies, brownies, whatever you need. If you send a picture of it, she be able to make it 9 times out of 10. So y'all follow Trinity Treats, Trinity_Treats with a Z. Shout out to CB3, young basketball phenom. Follow him on Instagram, also the real CB3 all together. Shout out to Too Much Cycling. New information dropping soon. I think they got the blueprint and everything up. They just gathering more bikes so that they can fit it for the summertime or the springtime. So y'all look out for Too Much Cycling. Shout out to and congratulations to Macho Trucking. You know what I'm saying? My boy, one of the twins got married. So congratulations. Newlywed. Shout out to my dog. I'm missing some. Shout out to Dollars Lemonade. I always say this. If you make lemonade, if you got a lemonade company, put your money up. I put my money behind Dollars. You winning every time. That's all I got, man.
Yeah, man. And for me, as always, man, we got to shout out the whole FOH brand. FOH After Dark Couples Edition, Truth Sessions with Beezy. Shout out. I'm saying, like E said, man, y'all check out the episode with us. I'm saying Conflict of the Truth. Y'all check that out. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check us out on Spotify. Follow our Facebook page. Follow us on Instagram. And again, of course, congratulations to my little brother, and my new sister-in-law. Getting married, tying that night, taking that big step. And y'all also look for your ball on GQ Cover magazine next month. I'll be on that GQ magazine. Be out in the lookout. I'm about to turn it up. You know what I'm saying? And start turning into the GQ man of the year.
I'm saying.
All right.
I'm saying you said, but look, we got to get you on that After Dark. You know what I'm saying? Got to get you on that After Dark podcast. Bring it to the other side.
That go hand in hand. You can't get on the cover without doing the show.
I'm just saying.
Oh yeah. I gotta get on that one. But that one. I ain't gonna be in the house for that one.
That man gonna have glow sticks and props and shit.
I might have to, I might have to be in a different location.
That's your addition. That's your addition.
But yeah, man, and y'all be out on the lookout. Can't forget it, man. Y'all check out the FOH film production movie, man. Unexpected. You know what I'm saying? Y'all look out for that, bro. That's gonna be on Tubi soon. Y'all check that out, man.
Yeah.
She bought Benoit.
Roger that. Baker, Conflict of Sports.
Saint the Boot Eazyana, Conflict of Sports.